Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Mandy. If you saw the vase that I did a while back, I went ahead and made some ornaments with the same colors and I used a little gum arabic. So that's why everything's so messy, because I had just finished making the vase. That's why you see all the paint everywhere. So I'm just going to make a couple with you. So I coated the inside of this glass ornament with polyacrylic and I drained it out. And I'm just lightly dusting a little bit of the gum arabic, just a little bit. You don't want to coat it in some places on the inside. And I already have some places where I have a little bit too much. But I'm going to move that around, tap the meaty part of my hand to try to get it to move. There's one spot that has way too much. So when you get that, the best thing you can do is either try to break it up, get it to move around, or apply a pigment that's going to kind of bleed into that very well, like a dark color. So I'm going to be using the same colors I used on the vase. So the Aubergine from Colourarte Primary Elements, Indian Spice, and I want to say I also used Firefly from Colourarte. This is Aubergine. Such a gorgeous color. I mean, just fantastic. I don't even think I've been able to use that in a bloom yet, but I sure did love it on the vase. And the vase, by the way, a lot of you have asked about sealing the inside. It has a coat of resin on the inside. I've just been using leftover resin to touch up some spots that I just want to make sure are all the way sealed. And then I'll list it up on my Etsy shop. But it really is beautiful. I love it. So a tip that I've given before in some other videos is when you use a deep color like Aubergine, it's going to take over. That's Firefly. So you probably want to be a little less heavy-handed with it than I was here, unless you really want it to completely take over. Like I love the way it turned out, but I would have preferred to have the Firefly showing a little bit more, and I used just a lot more aubergine than I needed to. But you know, it's a learning experience, and like while you're doing it, you can't imagine it continuing to morph like it does. And I sped this up for the sake of time because by now you guys have probably seen a lot of ornament videos. But I still have more I haven't edited. This is months old at this point. But anyway, so I'm just moving as I'm putting the primary element in, I'm just kind of going around in a circle and then gently tapping on the meaty part of my hand to get it to move around. That's Indian Spice. So I guess the point I'm making is when you're using a darker color, look, I went rogue, you really want to be more sparing because it's going to continue to move into your lighter colors. It's just going to dominate. The colors are gorgeous together. And then I think I might have used some interference gold as a filler. The Indian Spice and the interference gold are great fillers because they do stick in those places a little bit easier that are not maybe as moist. I don't know why, but I guess because they're finer, like the metallics I know naturally stick a little bit better. But anyway, I know this might be making you guys all dizzy. But these do turn out beautiful, so hang in with me to the end. I do show you what they look like after they're dry, so you can kind of see how they transform and see what I'm talking about. They will be almost all dark, but they're so pretty. And these actually are listed in my Etsy shop. I actually got them up before the video is finished. I just haven't had a lot of time to edit. So I only did one on camera, I think. So I just wanted to throw it up here so you could see what they look like. And I still have so many boxes of ornaments, so I'm just going to keep doing them all year. So I hope you don't get tired of them. I find them therapeutic when I'm listening to books or stuff for school. It's kind of therapeutic to give my brain something to focus on while I'm listening. And I just love the variety in them. They're so pretty. And look how pretty. So this is just kind of an up close after we finished it. And then you'll see in just a second what they look like after they've been dry a couple days. So this is after they've been dry a couple days. Still really beautiful. but they change a lot. So keep that in mind as you make them. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to check the description box below.